Hi, Mike.
Hi.
How has your week been?
It's been okay.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your anxiety from this week. Have you had any anxiety on a daily basis? And if so, between on a 0 to 10 scale, what would you say it would be at? 0 being none, 10 being kind of the most extreme.
Um, I would say like on a daily basis it's at, a 6 or a 7, but there's definitely times like certain things that trigger it and it goes up to an 8. Um, I have anxiety almost every day still, like yeah. And there's just certain times of the day that make it that I'm a little bit more anxious than others. Like, well, like right before I go to bed, because I'm always worried about those dreams that I have, the nightmares and stuff.
So it sounds a little bit overwhelming for you at times
Yeah.
when you get all the thoughts from the traumatic event that had happened.
Yeah, it's like I just can't get them out of my head.
Okay. And from last week when we did narrative therapy, how did you think that worked for you this week? Could you tell a difference a little bit in the level of anxiety? Because I know before we were saying it was close to a 9.
Yeah, actually I was kind of surprised by that because at first, I was a little bit uncomfortable. I didn't really want to talk about that just because I think about it so often, but um, I noticed that like through the week I wasn't feeling as anxious, and it was kind of nice like once I thought about it to be able to talk to somebody about it and kind of tell the truth and exactly what happened and like some of the anger that I have towards myself and towards others, and like tell somebody without expecting them to like feel bad for me or act a certain way towards me. Um,
So you were feeling like you were in a non-judgmental place, and that made you more comfortable.
yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I was thinking a little bit about what techniques we should use today. Um, there are several that we're going to use. One is the emotional freedom technique, which is also kind of called tapping, and the other is called mindfulness practice. And both these techniques are proven to help lower your level of anxiety. So I'm going to actually teach you the first technique, and I'm going to go through it with you. And what I want you to do, if it's okay with you, is to follow what I am doing and to repeat at the same time as me what I'm saying. And it's supposed to really bring you into your own body and mind at the present moment and release anything from the past or scary thoughts about the future and kind of keep you in the present moment.
Okay. I mean, I'm not really sure how this is gonna work, but
Okay.
I'll try it.
You'll try it?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. The first thing that I'm going to have you do is picture in your mind, close your eyes for me, and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And picture an event that was very traumatic for you, that caused you a lot of anxiety, that caused you a lot of stress.
Do I tell you?
Sure.
Well, it was as our helicopter was going down. We were flying in to save the first chopper that had gone in, and we got hit by a grenade in our tailspin. And I knew we were going about 70 feet down, and obviously, that I knew it wasn't going to be good. And we landed, and
Okay. Now open your eyes for me. And the feeling that you're having right now, this is what we're going to do. Tap 5 to 8 times on your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times right underneath your eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times below your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times below your lips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times right at your collarbone, right below it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times right at the top part of your rib cage on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now count out loud 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And take your 2 fingers and make a rainbow and follow that rainbow with your eyes, watching your 2 fingers. And do it again. Follow your 2 fingers with your 2 eyes, watching them make the shape of a rainbow. And hum a tune out loud. Now I want you to rub where you tapped before, and just rub and take a deep breath in your nose and out through your mouth. Now open your eyes. On a scale from 0 to 10, 10 being the worst, 0 being the least, where do you feel your anxieties?
4 probably.
Okay. So that helped calm you a little bit more so than you were probably expecting?
Yeah, that was actually really weird. When we started tapping, I didn't really think that was going to do anything, but kind of like when we were tapping here, it became a pattern, and then when we started tapping here, I could tell you were doing it a little bit harder, so I did it a little bit harder, and it kind of like jolted me a little bit, and then after we did the rainbow thing and we were rubbing here, it felt like I felt so much tension, but then when I took the deep breath, it kind of felt like as I breathed out, like everything was just like calmer, like leaving kind of.
Wonderful. And that's what the point of the exercise is. The point of the exercise is to release your anxiety and to release your tension and to make you feel calmer. Okay, now after learning the emotional freedom technique, I'm going to take you through the mindfulness approach. And this isn't going to be as much of a teaching type of approach. It's more of a homework skill and technique that I'm going to have you use. So what it basically deals with is you're going to take your phone or any type of alarm or timer, and you're going to set it for 2 minutes. And during those 2 minutes, you're going to just focus on your breathing. You're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let any thought come through your mind. Any thought is not good or bad. There is no thought that is right or wrong. Do not judge any thoughts that you have. Just focus on that present moment. Release anything from your past and forget about anything that you're worried about regarding your future. And during those 2 minutes, that's all you're going to do is focus on your breathing. And once the alarm goes off on your phone, I want you to think about how you feel at that present moment. If you're more stressed out, if you're more anxious, if you're less stressed out, less worried. And just jot down in a journal how you're feeling. And I want you to do this once a day, 2 minutes a day. If you want to build it up to twice a day for 2 minutes a day, you're more than welcome to do that. But then at the next therapy practice, we're going to kind of analyze the journal for that week and see how you got as far as really getting into your breathing and lowering your level of anxiety. How does that sound?
I mean, I'll see if it works. I don't know if it's going to.
Okay.
I feel like I always have these thoughts that are just rushing through my head, and it's usually about really negative stuff from my past. So, I mean, sitting there, 2 minutes doesn't sound like a long time, but if I have to sit there and, just think about my breathing, it sounds like I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. And also, when the thought comes into my head, I know I'm supposed to just go back to thinking about the breathing, but I feel like
It's
I
okay.
would judge it.
It's okay that when a thought comes in your mind, let it come in your mind. You don't have to push it out, whether it's bad or good.
Okay.
It's more neutral during the time that you're breathing. And if you do judge it, that is okay too. Try your best not to. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to do it real quick for 15 seconds with me, we can do that just so you can practice it. Would you like to try that?
Okay.
I want you to close your eyes and just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And just listen to and focus on your breaths. And I'll tell you when to stop. Okay. How was that for you?
That actually wasn't too bad. I'm not used to doing deep breathing or anything, so I think I was focused on feeling it through my stomach and then through my
Wonderful.
chest. So
Wonderful.
yeah.
Okay. Well, the next time that we meet, we're going to go over your journal and we're going to see how your anxiety level hopefully taper down a bit, and then we'll see what practices we can learn next week. Okay? Thank you, Mike, for coming in. It was great to see you.
Thank you.
Okay.